Hi, thank you so much for clicking on to a new reading. So y'all, today I'm using these true intention cards. I'm not going to add specifically like what someone's intentions are, but that could definitely show up. This is just like a general type of message. So I'm going to see what comes out. Give me a message here for the collective, for whoever comes across this video. Okay, so obligation. So it says you are a nuisance. I feel obligated to associate with you. So, and then we have this card friendly showing up here too. There could be a need to be careful about, and this has been showing up a lot too, y'all. So I don't know who y'all could be dealing with, but I feel like there's a need to be careful about certain people who they could come off as like very friendly, like they want to be a friend or associate with you. But it's like you don't have to associate with these people, especially if they are being like irritating. Because this card a nuisance. I'm pronouncing it all wrong or whatever, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Basically, it's almost like they could definitely be a troll, a real life troll. That's what it's given. But it's like, yeah, you're not obligated to associate with them at all. So that could be a sign for some people, like confirmation. But it's like, in a sense, they could be making it seem that way, and it's like actually it's not. So friendly is showing up here too at the bottom, and it says, I come with warmth and good intentions, bringing joy and light into your life. So look, it could go both ways, honestly. I feel like there's a need to like pay attention to the type of energy that people are bringing into your life. Are they coming off as like friendly? And sometimes people could be like very friendly, right? But it's like they could come off as like very closed off. So it's like just getting to know the person. You'll be able to tell by their energy if they come off of like, as like very warm and they have like good intentions. They bring some type of joy, happiness, good vibes into your life. Then that's how you know if it's like a true friend or whatever. And especially if they are consistent too about it. But yeah, and it's like you ain't gotta force nobody to be doing all that too. You cannot force a person to be friendly towards you. And forget them excuses too. I don't know who needs to hear that, but some people, when it comes towards like friendships, they be having like a abundance of excuses on like why they treating you all weird. Tell me more for the collective. Give me clarity on this obligation for the collective. Okay, so gift is coming out here. It says, I offer something from the heart, and unexpected blessing to brighten your path. And imposter is showing up here too. This energy was showing up yesterday. I kind of forgot exactly what the reading was about, but it was something about basically some type of offer coming in, or like basically it could be somebody who's asking for an opportunity to like be with you, to associate with you, or something like that. But spirit is revealing that somebody is an imposter. So it says, I'm not who you think I am. And look, they could be telling you like, oh, I'm not this way, I'm not that way, but their actions, their behavior, their energy will definitely tell on them. What was this? They could have, for some people now, this person could be wanting to give you a gift, but I feel like there's a need to be careful about taking any type of gifts. I think I mentioned this yesterday, but I was saying something about being careful about strings being attached to basically some type of offer. And it's like you may not know that this person is doing it. I feel like there's some type of hidden motive. Tell me more about this for the collective. What is this about here? Even though I wasn't trying to do a read on like someone's intentions, but it's already showing up. Tell me more about this here for the collective. Okay, so curious. This is giving like Page of Swords type of energy, but it says, I'm intrigued and eager to learn more and figure you out. And great news is showing up here too at the bottom. So it looks like there could be a positive that comes from the situation, but I do feel like at first, it's almost like somebody's first impression could have been like not so good. You could have thought this person was like an imposter, just taking how it resonates. But great news, I have something amazing to share with you. So somebody, you could be kind of curious about someone, or someone's curious about you or whatever, but there's like a curiosity lingering in the air. Tell me more for the collective. So past is coming out here. It says, the weight of what happened between us still lingers. I'm not yet over our past. There could be somebody, I'm actually seeing my card unfinished business. There could be somebody in your energy to where they could feel like y'all got unfinished business, because something is definitely still lingering in the air. It's like a curiosity, a wonder, a mystery. Frustrated is showing up here too. You could be feeling frustrated about the situation, or the other person could be, but it says I'm irritated with what I can't control, and want you to feel as badly as I do. This giving like heavy projection. Do not let somebody, just because something not working out for them, don't let them project it onto you, because it looks like that could be why they're frustrated. Something could be like out of someone's control, and it's like they want you to feel bad. They want you to feel bad like they do, and that's not your issue. That's not your concern about what happened to them. Give me clarity on this. Oh, so wow, gaslight. This could be confirmation for some people about someone gaslighting you about this situation. But it says, I will deliberately manipulate your perception of reality until you are doubting your own experiences and memories. So to me, it's almost like somebody trying to brainwash you. You know that the movie Men in Black, they had that little thing, and it literally like erased their memory. They think they can do that to you. But negative is showing up here. To me, it's giving like negativity, projecting negative energy, or just being negative about the whole situation. But it says, I'm hiding my true intentions, and I don't actually care about your well-being. Give me clarity on this for the collective, please. So greed is showing up here. It says, I'm pursuing wealth and power with no regard for ethical or moral boundaries. Ooh. This could be in regards to like business, but it's like just in general, even when it comes towards like your career, your finances, it's like you have to be careful about people who are like very greedy. To me, it's giving like somebody that will definitely try to use you for your wealth and your power. The roles could be reversed too, but it kind of looks like somebody was coming off here. They could have been coming off as like very friendly to somebody who had wealth and power, right? But it's like their intentions were not there. Somebody showing up here as an imposter. I'm gonna actually use the tarot cards really quick. Give me clarity on the situation here for the collective. Oh, so wow, Six of Pentacles coming out here. So there could definitely be some type of gift coming in, but it's like you want to make sure that there's no type of like strings attached to the situation. You want to make sure that somebody's like doing it from the heart. And especially if you're in this position, I feel like when it comes towards like your heart posture, a lot of people's heart posture is not in check. Okay, it's not balanced. And even if somebody does give you some type of gift too, it's like they should not bring it up when they get angry or upset. You know how like people just be waiting to like bring something up that they did for you? That's not right either. That's not a friend. Because it's like you shouldn't have did it in the first place if you was going to do that. But it's definitely a past energy here. Look, Six of Cups coming out here. Somebody could be wanting to come in and give you some type of gift. Tell me more about this here for the collective. Give me clarity on this. And I saw the Page of Swords too. So there could be somebody in your energy to where they're really curious about you. They could be like low-key kind of studying you. It's like they're trying to figure you out. But I feel like low-key, they having a hard time figuring you out too. But the Fool card is coming out here. They could be trying to figure you out to see like how they can approach you. Or like how to deal with you. But it looks like a new beginning is here, y'all. This could definitely show up as like a partnership. It could start off as a friendship, of course, but let's see. Tell me more for the collective. And I feel like too, this energy is confirming for a lot of people. There's somebody that you could have been dealing with, and it's like they could have been more interested in you than you were interested in them. This is confirming that it's like it was not divinely guided. Tell me more for the collective. Tell me more about this energy that came out for them. So look, y'all, it looks like you could be single. Nine of Pentacles coming out here. It looks like you're enjoying your solitude too, but the Magician card is coming out here. It looks like you could be manifesting. Tell me more. What is this about here for the collective? Yeah, Ace of Wands coming out. To me, it's giving like new energy, a fresh new start. But yeah, it kind of looks like something could have been going on behind the scenes when it comes towards somebody's like wealth and power. It could be the feminine energy or the masculine energy here. But it kind of looked like somebody could have been dealing with some like greedy people. Tell me more. Like people with hidden intentions and motives. Tell me more. What does greed mean for the collective? What does greed mean? Yeah, somebody wanted the power. The Strength card coming out here. Tell me more about this. Oh, so look, somebody definitely wanted the power. To me, it's giving like money, power, respect, but then it's like love in the midst of it too. But you know how sometimes too when it comes towards like partnerships or relationships, especially if the person is like wealthy, sometimes it'd be hard for them to find like, you know, a person who is like truly for them, because most people be wanting like the, I guess you can say, the clout or whatever. But it was definitely a fake show of love and affection. It's like feeling left out in the cold. It's like even though you with somebody, it's like there's a coldness. I feel like it's almost like a cold drift, feeling like you outside somewhere. It's like they just wanted to, I feel like it's more so like a fairy tale. That's what it feels like here with the Strength card, even though that don't mean that. But to me, that's what it's given. That's what somebody wanted. Give me clarity on this. Okay, so a fire sign could be significant, y'all. Masculine fire sign energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Give me clarity on this. What does this greed energy mean for the collective? Also, look, Queen of Pentacles coming out here. And we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Three of Cups showing up here too. Yeah, it kind of looks like I feel like some things have changed or shifted when it comes towards somebody's like social circle. Could be like friendships. The Three of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like there's positive change though coming in. I feel like it's a more balanced, harmonious relationships, friendships coming in, especially if you have dealt with that type of situations to where you dealt with people who just wanted to be attached to you. They wanted some type of sense of power and wealth by being attached to you. Give me clarity on this. And the wealth part, y'all, it don't have to mean like, you know, the money in your bank account. It's just like spiritually, like you spiritually rich, wealthy, and people can sense that and they want to be attached to you. So tell me more about this here for the collective, please. And it could be a situation too to where it's almost like somebody felt obligated to be with someone because of like wealth and power, whatever that could mean. And also I feel like too, Spirit is like revealing about now for some people, now you could have been in this type of energy, or there's somebody else that you could be aware of. But it's almost like somebody was trying to force a connection, force a relationship, only because they felt obligated to do so, which is like kind of weird. I don't really know how to interpret that, y'all, because I can't really wrap my mind around it or whatever. But tell me more about this here for the collective. Okay, so King of Swords coming out here, and a King of Pentacles is showing up here too. I feel like these are the same energy. But yeah, it looks like the masculine energy, they could be a earth sign or they could be an air sign too. But it looks like the King of Pentacles has the money and the power. They could be in a position of power when it comes towards like work, career, business. What else are they needing to hear or know about this? Actually, you know what? I'm going to end it off with these. I'm going to get one more. What else are they needing to hear or know about this energy that showed up for them? Or for whoever this is for? Ooh, so look, vent is actually coming out here. Somebody could be about to vent to you, or you're about to vent to someone. I feel like there's communication coming through. I feel like you and another person are about to have a serious conversation. But it's almost like some type of venting session. It could be like more so therapy too, especially if you know that you can like trust a person with, like, you know, sharing your personal business, and they don't turn it back around on you and make you feel bad for even, like, you know, mentioning something to them. But vent, it says, I have a lot to say about a situation and need a good listener. So somebody could see you as a good listener, or you could be, I mean, they could be a good listener. Yeah, collaborate. Somebody could be wanting to collaborate with you. But it says, we are aligned in our purposes. Let's combine forces and help each other succeed. So look, y'all, somebody definitely wants to join forces with you. It's like you and this person that's coming together. This could definitely be like a power couple, or almost like a power. To me, it's given like, now this could be in a romantic sense. I do feel strongly this is like in a romantic sense, but you can relate it to like business too. It could be both for some people, but it's like you and another person coming together to collaborate. And it's like y'all together is like a force to be reckoned with, okay? But there's some great news coming through, some good news. I have something amazing to share with you. So yeah, it looks like somebody definitely wants to have a conversation with you. It looked like a lot was going on though, because it kind of feel like this was like a whole journey trying to get to like the outcome or whatever. But no, it just looked like a lot could be going on behind the scenes, to where it's like somebody's dealing with people, and you could be dealing with certain type of people to where they're not who they say they are. It's like they're showing up as imposters, even though they could come off as like very friendly. So I'm going to actually end it here, y'all. But thank you so very much for listening and watching.